Hi, Carl Brown here with you. Welcome to my YouTube channel and my time tunnel. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hey, welcome to the new normal. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, it is, and yeah, it's the new normal. I took the mask off, but that's one of the things we'll have to be doing quite a lot now. Over the past few days, we've been quarantined, and now we've all been self-isolating. We've been social distancing, and now we're gradually coming out of that and going into nearly 70 odd days of a total shutdown here in the UK. How have you adjusted to where you are? I have had a very trying experience with that. It is a new normal now. We'll be wearing a face mask. I opted not to go with a face mask on camera because at the end of the day we need to communicate, and that's very important of how we reach out to each other. Of course, about there's been new talk about a vaccine, and it's not sure whether a vaccine is going to come out. I'm still playing here on coronavirus before we go into any other details of anything that I want to talk about. But is there going to be a vaccine? I personally feel if there is, how effective that'll be, I don't know, because coronavirus is going to be around for a while. And I think the best vaccine is you. Yes, our bodies are the best vaccines I think we have. If we build our immune system, look after ourselves properly, eat properly, I'm sure we can overcome and keep healthy and be well. So I think you should look at that. I try my utmost. During the period of lockdown, I did enjoy going out. I did go out from time to time. I was going into work from time to time. But I did not wear a face mask because I felt comfortable. Reason why? There's no one there. Trains were empty, tubes were empty. And as you get about your business, you feel free. No one to communicate with, to rush hour. Now, a few days ago, I was on the bus and I decided, well, you know what? Now is the time to get into the face mask. So as of now, when I'm going on public transportation, I will be using a face mask. And I feel safe and secure in that. The other thing we're looking at is the ease of the quarantine. London is now moving slowly, and 1st of June we go into phase 2. I think if we look at there's be what you call a traffic light system. Is the red, of course, we were right there. Then we have the stages, the amber, where we're now sort of like removing and getting slowly back to normal. And then if all goes well, we get below the hour 0, we're back to business, but with changes. New changes are in place. I would have observed, and I have observed new changes on the underground. As you travel now, you have to do the norm, just as you will do at your home. You wash your hands, the same, but this time there's sanitizers. So before you enter the train stations, there's sanitizers there for you. You sanitize your hands, and you also have your face mask. It's always a must when you're going on public transportation to ensure you have your face covered. And some people are not doing it really because it's not really compulsory, but I think it's necessary that you do. I feel secure having my face covered, and the end of the day, it's to protect each and every one of us. All of us, we need to protect and take care of each other. New changes will be coming into place. Of course, London is slowly grinding back, getting back there. You see buses and everything is getting, people are getting about slowly, but it has also created a bit of a fear. You're walking on the streets and you see people are coming up, and then people are shifting across and moving across the other side of the road, and it's like insecurity. People don't know what they're doing. Some people are not sure where they should go. You get in the train, somebody's going to sit down next to you. They don't, because you have to be 2 meters apart, so there's a space, and then you move on. It's going to be really, really sort of for people to adapt and adjust back to the normal way of life, but still it will not be as normal as we know it, because the new normal means that we're going into stores, you have to queue, the tills are all there's all screens, and it's a whole new norm. So we have got to look at that. How will it affect traveling and tourism? Again, the new rules are coming out now, temporary, when the airports are back in business by this month, June month. They are thinking of whereby you're being quarantined for 2 weeks before you can enter. When you come into the UK, you're quarantined for 2 weeks before you can go anywhere. Personally, I don't know how that's going to work because it'll affect the airline industry. Because if I'm going to buy a ticket to travel to a destination and I've got to spend 2 weeks in quarantine, it does make sense because I'm just paid 2 weeks to go on a holiday and stay indoors. So I think they need to review that very seriously, and I hope they do, because at the end of the day, people don't travel. I wouldn't travel for 2 weeks to stay in a hotel or locked up in a room and can't go anywhere. No, no, no. The other thing we need to look at is ourselves and how we're relating to each other. This has created a lot of problems with it, with individuals. We sort of like becoming aggressive. Some people are you're locked in. You become, the whole world has changed. Everything is done virtual. It's done by internet now. Concerts are on the net. The new norm is coming whereby football, hopefully stadiums will have to be rearranged and change seating capacities. In July, the lockdown probably should be coming to its final stage where restaurants will be opened up, and they again have got to rearrange the seating accommodation. So it's a lot happening here, and this new normal, it's, how do we adjust to that? I don't know. I'm trying to work with it, but the best thing is that we need to stay together. We need to stick together and pray and ask the Almighty, that man above, to take care of each and every one of us. Many of us have lost loved ones, but we have to give comfort and faith and keep the strength and make sure that this new norm that we're going to, how long we'll be going into this, is a change. The roads are changing, a lot of cycling, people are walking a lot more. They're asking you to not use public transportation. It's a whole different ball game. But we wait. And what I think we need to do is adhere in the meantime. Stick to the rules, washing your hands, wearing your gloves. If necessary, when you go out, use your face masks and keep sanitizing your hands, and ensure that you keep your social distancing, that 2 meters gap, so we will pass on viruses. So until we meet again, Carl Brown saying it was a pleasure, and I will be joining you next time on my channel for when we look at how things are going and how it was then. Take care. Feel free to like and subscribe, and sure, any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer those questions as we get along.